Good afternoon, everybody in Scotland. It's Jason Schroeder, the Chief Executive Officer of the Scottish Men's Shed Association. And the last time I made a video, it was snowing in Scotland. As you can see around me now, we have the beautiful yellow of spring, and life has moved on, thankfully, over the last time when it looked like the Scottish Men's Shed Association was going to have to close. So today I just want to give you a bit of an update and say thank you so much for the 4,000 plus of you who supported us, who signed those signatures on the 38 Degrees petition, and for those over 40 members of Parliament, Scottish members of Parliament, ministers who signed a letter that we sent to the First Minister and the Deputy First Minister about looking at changing the funding decision that they'd made of pulling all our funding so we would have to close. So the update is this: we never got what we wanted. However, I think a success from zero to a small amount of money, let's say, that has kept our doors open. We've had a huge amount of national press which has told people about the Men's Shed movement in Scotland, which is unprecedented, support for the movement, which is fantastic. We have a lot more MSPs now who are aware of what's going on with men's health as well. And I can tell you, we've got a long way to go. A few weeks ago, I was invited to go on to a Human Rights and Equalities Commission seminar where they were looking for advice around men's health, etc., about the policy report on protected characteristics in equality, diversity and inclusion, etc. And I can tell you, and this focus was on men and boys, so it was around that part of those protected characteristics which we cater for in men's sheds, men's health. I can tell you that out of all the organizations in our country, there were only 2 of us that actually showed up to give them advice and put them in the picture of what's happening with men's health in Scotland. 2. And that to me just sums up where the understanding, education that's required around men's health and the great work that we're doing with your support, all the shedders out there, all those 200 plus sheds, those 10,000 plus lovely men who make up the Scottish Men's Shed movement, are creating a movement, a grassroots movement, with our support as a central hub to actually generate this kind of health for men, which we have never seen in our country, let alone the world. So we are putting some new animations together quite soon as well, which we're trying to overcome the strong and silent type characteristics of what we've been told men should be like, to rather being strong and communicative and loving and kind of men we want to see in the world, which is what we support in the Scottish Men's Sheds movement. And I'm sure you want, and the way the world is at the moment, we absolutely need more love and kindness. So a big thank you again for coming to the call to help us keep the sheds open, keep ourselves open. We've got a long way to go, but we've got 7 months now to work towards the next budget, working with loads of different ministers. So a big thank you for the ministers, big thanks to all of you 38 Degrees supporters who signed and made us sway, because signatures are votes, you better believe it, and this is the world that we're in. So we've got a long way to go still, but we're on the ox wagon, and we are moving in the right direction. Men's health has never looked better. Big mountain to climb. Please keep up your support for us. We can't do it without you. And remember, we're in Scotland for Scotland, and we're doing it for you and the future of our country. So big thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you hopefully in a couple of months with some more good news. Stay well, stay happy, stay healthy. Cheers.